If you're 35 and hate your job, the thought that there are only another 30 years or so to go will not be cheering. But you might be consoled by the fact lots of other people aged 35 and over hate their jobs too. A recent report found about 1 in 6 people aged between 35 and 54 are unhappy at work. In the over 55s, that rises to 1 in 5. Only 8% of 18 to 34-year-olds said they were unhappy. However, which seems to point to 35 as being the age at which workplace misery and malaise sets in. There's a feeling around that age, people think, "Shouldn't I have made it," says Corinne Mills, Joint Managing Director of Personal Career Management. "Shouldn't things be more sorted by now? Is this it?" Quite often people have had their first child, or are thinking about family, so their priorities have changed. Prior to that, you are still busy learning, you're ambitious, you're experimenting. The good thing about being 35 and over, she says, is that you should have a good sense of what you're good at, what you like and what you definitely don't like. You can draw threads from that to think about what your options might be. Mills says it is never too late to change career. Unless you are independently wealthy, not everyone can afford to do some massive retraining, but I think there are lots of skills you will have acquired that can help leapfrog you into whatever you want to do next. If you don't want a radical change, how can you be happier at work? Companies tend to have flatter structures these days, which can make for fewer promotion opportunities. If promotion is not currently an option, talk to your employer and say, "What else can you do for my career development?" says Mills. One of the things we do is ask someone to take stock of where they are and try to identify what is making them feel dissatisfied, says Mel Barkley, head of career transition at career development company LHH Penna.